Have you ever paused to think about the legality of your marriage? It is a sensitive question that many might overlook in the bustling rhythms of daily life. In Nigeria, the institution of marriage is governed by a complex interplay of diverse legal frameworks comprising statutory laws, customary practices, and Islamic regulations. Each of these legal systems has its own unique set of requirements and implications. If the appropriate legal provisions are not observed and adhered to, you could find yourself in a precarious situation, believing that you are officially married, while legally, traditionally, religiously, you may be unmarried. This is why it is important for you to understand the specific legal requirements that pertain to your marriage type, to ensure that your marital status is recognized under the law. If you are planning to get married in Nigeria, here is a guide to top 10 legal must-haves to ensure your marriage is recognized under Nigerian law. Hi, I am Aret, a legal practitioner and property consultant based in Lagos, Nigeria. Join me on Legal Tips with Aret, where we break down laws that will help you in your day-to-day activities. Whether you are a first-time viewer or a loyal follower, your presence is invaluable. Today, we impart the knowledge that ensures your marriage is legally recognized so as to safeguard your rights and future together. Your input is important, so please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. It truly makes a difference. In Nigeria, there are several legal requirements that must be fulfilled in order for a marriage to be recognized and deemed acceptable. This requirement ensures that the union is valid under the law and can be acknowledged both socially and legally. Number 1, age. Individuals wishing to enter into marriage must reach the legal age defined by the Marriage Act, which stipulates that both parties must be at least 18 years old. However, it is important to note that customary laws may establish varying age requirements for marriage, reflecting cultural practices and traditions that can differ significantly from the statutory age limits. Thus, while the legal framework provides a baseline for marriageable age, the perspective and regulations influenced by customary laws can introduce additional consideration that must be acknowledged in the context of marital agreement. So before settling down on any type of marriage you want to adopt, ensure you are within the age requirement of such marriage. Number 2, consent. Consent in marriage is a precondition. Both parties must give their consent freely and voluntarily. This means that each party must enter into the union willingly without any form of coercion or pressure from external sources. Forced marriages, where one or both individuals are compelled to marry against their will, cannot be acknowledged as valid or legal. The law recognizes that the sanctity of marriage is rooted in the mutual agreement and desire of both parties to embark on this journey together, thus ensuring that the union is built on love and respect. Number 3, notice of marriage. It is a legal requirement in the Marriage Act for couples planning to tie the knot at the registry to provide a formal notice of their intended marriage. This notice must be submitted to their local registry office and should be filed no less than 21 days prior to the scheduled wedding date. This advance notice serves to ensure that all necessary legal protocols are observed, allowing for any potential issues to be addressed before the ceremony. It is an essential step in the marriage process aimed at safeguarding the rights of both parties and maintaining the integrity of the marital union. Number 4, religious or customary considerations. When entering into a marriage under customary or Islamic law, it is important for couples to understand that they are not only required to adhere to the legal statutes that govern marriage, but also to fulfill a series of distinct customary practices or religious obligations. These specific rights and requirements are integral to the cultural and spiritual significance of the union and play a vital role in how the marriage is perceived within the community. Therefore, it is important for couples to familiarize themselves with these practices and ensure their compliance as they complement the legal frameworks and uphold the values tied to their traditions. For example, in traditional marriage, the knocking of the door, the engagement and marriage ceremony proper. So if you stop at engagement, that is what it is, engagement and not marriage. Number 5, non-prohibited relationships. There are certain relationships that are prohibited within the context of marriage. The parties involved in marriage must adhere strictly to the regulations outlined in the Marriage Act regarding prohibited relationships. This prohibition is also present in traditional and Islamic marriages. Specifically, individuals who are closely related, such as siblings, parents, or other immediate family members, are not permitted to marry one another. These restrictions are in place to prevent marriages between individuals who share close familial ties, which can lead to various legal, ethical, and social complications. Therefore, ensuring that one does not enter into a marriage with a prohibited relative is a critical requirement for the legitimacy and legality of any marriage union. Number 6, mental capacity. Individuals entering into the marriage must possess the necessary mental capacity to make such a significant commitment. This means that neither party should be suffering from any form of mental incapacity that would impair their judgment or understanding of the implications of marriage. Furthermore, it is important that neither individual feels coerced or pressured into this decision, as a valid and meaningful union can only be achieved through free and informed consent of both parties. Number 7, marital status. In statutory marriages, it is essential that both parties entering into a marriage are single and not currently bound to another partner at the time of their union. The practice of bigamy, which involves marrying someone while still being legally married to another person, is strictly prohibited under the law. Engaging in such an act is not only considered unethical, but it also classified as a criminal offense, carrying with it significant legal repercussions. Thus, compliance with this fundamental requirement is critical to ensuring the validity of the marriage. If you are married under the statute and you want to contract another marriage, you have to end the first marriage legally before embarking on the second marriage. Doing otherwise will not only render the second marriage void, but will also make you a criminal. Number 8, witnesses. The marriage ceremony is required to be conducted in the presence of a minimum of 2 witnesses, who must also be of legal age. This stipulation ensures that the union is not only a private affair but also recognized by individuals who can affirm the authenticity of the event. Having these witnesses present serves to validate the commitment being made, as they bear testimony to the vows exchanged and the legal contract that is being formed between the 2 individuals. It is important that these witnesses are not only present but also competent, possessing the legal standing to confirm the proceedings of the marriage. So, 2 people cannot just come together and tell themselves, we are married. No. Number 9, marriage certificate. Following the completion of the marriage ceremony, the newlyweds have to secure a marriage certificate from the appropriate governmental authority. This document serves as an official proof of their union, ensuring that their marriage is legally recognized. Without this certificate, the marriage may lack legal standing, which could lead to complications in matters such as property ownership and various legal rights that are afforded to married couples. It is important, therefore, for the couple to promptly collect this certificate in order to solidify their commitment in the eyes of the law and enjoy the full benefits associated with their marital status. Number 10, registration. You are now married, but don't forget to register the marriage with the relevant government authority to guarantee its legal recognition. This formal procedure is crucial as it validates the union in the eyes of the law and provides the couple with important rights and responsibilities. Registering the marriage not only establishes a legal record but also protects the interests of both parties, ensuring that their relationship is acknowledged and supported by legal frameworks. Without this official registration, the marriage may lack legitimacy. I hope everything I have shared resonates with you and makes sense. If it does, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Please don't. Don't forget to show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. If you are interested in learning more about this topic, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts and answer any questions you might have. Do you think this information could be beneficial for someone else? Please share it with them. And remember to tap that notification bell so you will be among the very first to know whenever we upload our next exciting video. Until then, remain blessed.